Alright, so for video number 2, I'll be showing you how to use the average function on Google Sheets or Google Spreadsheets. You can do it by hand. You can use a calculator and do it by hand to find an average of something. But one of the nice things about using a spreadsheet is that it does a lot of calculations for you, and so you don't have to do it by hand. Your data obviously is going to look a little different, but say for instance, I wanted to find the average of the 10 peaches at the different supermarkets. So I wanted to find the average of the cost for 10 peaches. What I would do is highlight all of the information that you want to include in the average, and then so here I'm going to highlight all of the information I want to include when I'm averaging. And then over here there is a kind of looks like the letter E, sort of. It's a Greek letter, and so there we will be finding all of the sort of formulas or functions that you can use on Google Sheets. Some of the main ones are sum, so you can add up all of the numbers that you've highlighted. The one we're going to use today is average. So this is another popular one. So you click average and see how it has highlighted it in orange. And then down below here, it's given us some sort of coding looking Chinese. So we're not sure what that is, but the computer knows what that means. So all you have to do is push the enter button on your keyboard. Once you push the enter button on your keyboard, it therefore gives you the average. So when you highlight this, it's going to say average up here, right? So up here it says average, so you know that that is not the data from Supermaxi, that is not the data from Tia, that's not the data from Santa Maria. That is the average. You could do the same thing for 4 peaches, so you could go, again, highlight the data that you want to average. So you have to have it together in one spot. You highlight it. You go over here to the functions button, click it, click average, and then it comes up with some gibberish again, okay? We don't know what that means, but the computer does, and the computer is going to calculate it for us. So all we have to do is hit enter, enter, and it then gives us the average. Again, you can see that up here it says average when it's highlighted. When that cell is highlighted, it says average. So we know that that is the average for 4 peaches.